It looks heckin' freaking rad. All right, so you guys ready to see it? Oh my God, guys, look at how many people are here. All right, Kevin, you ready? What's up, Brite Nation, and welcome to Cincinnati, Ohio, to the Bilstein Motorsports headquarters in North America. Now, we're gonna do something very unique today, something we almost never do here on the Brite Nation YouTube channel, and that is we're gonna drop a video completely out of order because we are so insanely stoked right now that we can't wait to share the excitement, so we're gonna share it with you right now. Guys, I would like for you to officially meet the new and all improved Child's Play. Oh my God, look at what we've done.
Guys, and if you think that's bad, let's turn the lights out. This thing's nasty.
Oh my God, I love it so much. But of course, it's not all about looking good, it has to perform well as well, which means it's time to test it. Let's try jumps.
Again.
this rig, so help me God.
Did I flip it?
That was just...
I barely even hit the gas at all.
I know you did, but it's a solid like whoop. All right, go do it again. Kevin, what happened was...
It sucks. I was just getting ready. Like, I was just warming up to that jump.
I'm sure you were.
It was landing. It lands real soft on that.
Yeah, it does.
It lands real good.
What happened, Kevin?
Our drive shaft is too short.
Our drive shaft is too short.
And now it's no longer
That's
a drive
what she
shaft.
said. Oh.
Yeah. So we figured out that when the rear was fully extended, this was hanging on by, like, you can literally see by that much.
And you can see where it broke out.
Yeah.
And it came out this way and then
And just, yeah.
before it separated.
Drive shaft needs to be a little longer.
A lot longer. Match made in heaven.
Guys, so if you haven't already figured it out, we are insanely excited to announce that Bilstein has agreed to be the title sponsor for the Lite Brite Bomber 4400 car that we will be racing at King of the Hammers in 2021.
Yes, sir.
Guys, what? For real though, just so it's known right now, without Bilstein's help, this dream of ours, this pipe dream of making it and finishing King of the Hammers next year would not be possible. We definitely owe it to them. But in addition to that, in case you hadn't noticed, we switched locations a little bit. We are actually also at High Lift Off-Road now, which is right down the street from them here in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Yeah, so if you remember a while back, we said we were going to be leaving this here for them to go over because we had a transmission leak, we had a transfer case leak.
We had a couple other
our
issues.
Skid plates were all jacked up and not skid plating anymore.
Skid plating, it's not a word.
And all of our shocks and bump stops were blown out. Well, guess what happened?
So they spent 2 weeks knocking this out of the park. We saw it for the very first time just yesterday, and holy crap, did they do one hell of a job. Guys, look at this.
Let's show you. He doesn't know what to do with his hands.
What do you do with your hands? All right, guys, so this is Jason Engelman, and he is actually an engineer at Bilstein, and he's one of the main guys that has made this possible in the last 2 weeks, and we've been working with him nonstop to make it happen.
Well, kind of what happened was...
What happened was
he made the Gladiator thing possible, and then you made some awesome Gladiator videos through the desert, And then he got told, oh my God, we need to do more with them because we love them. And
then we bought an Ultra4 car and was like, hey, do you want to do more with us? And then
we were like, yes.
That's kind of how that happened.
This happened. Now, it's been
something like that.
These have been in the works for about 8 or 9 weeks.
Yeah.
We've been keeping this secret, and it's been very difficult. And again, we're dropping this video out of order because we literally cannot wait any longer to tell you guys about it. Now, these, so you know, these are 9200 series shocks. They are essentially
race car.
Yeah, they're essentially the hotter, curvier twin sister of the shocks that are on the Stepchild. Because remember, we have 9200 series shocks that we've recently installed on the Stepchild from Bilstein as well.
But there's a difference.
But there is a difference.
The 9200s on Child's Play are the same, actually, same family as the 9200s on the Stepchild.
That just goes to show how over the top we went on the
totally,
Stepchild.
Yeah, we went a little hard on Stepchild.
Worth it.
Race car shocks on it.
So worth it.
But these are longer.
These
and
are bigger.
Yes. The fronts are a 14-inch stroke. This is a 70 millimeter working piston. Stepchild uses 60 millimeter working piston. But for the most part, same bearings at the top and bottom, same fluid, same seal tech.
Now, some things that the Stepchild doesn't have, however, are these beauties right in here.
Right.
So explain to me what those are, because I was calling them coilovers, which is kind of accurate, but in this application, they're called something a little different.
Yeah, in this application, it's a coil carrier.
Coil carrier.
This is doing the bulk of your damping.
Yeah.
Right? This has damping in it as well, but for the most part, it's to carry the coil springs. So it's a 46 millimeter working piston. It's a smaller shock. It doesn't have to be as big.
So I want to point out the fact, so everyone knows that King of the Hammers is essentially dominated, for now, by King and Fox. Like, those are the two really well-known names. We're about to change that game.
We're coming back. We've been gone from racing for a while. We do short course racing. We're very good at it. I think 3 consecutive world championships in short course, Pro 2 and Pro Buggy. It may not be 3 in Pro Buggy. You guys might want to check my work on that. They'll probably fix that down below.
If you've never really heard of Bilstein, which it's mind-blowing to me if you hadn't, but if you haven't heard of Bilstein, they used to dominate the off-roading world for a long time, about a decade or so ago. They were really well known.
Yes, we have many championships, Baja wins, Score Series trophies.
So then somehow they pick up the 2 most amateur people ever and here, let's do this.
Somehow they pick the 2 biggest clowns and are like, yeah, you guys are the ones that are going to make this happen. And we're going to do our best. We're going to do our best, because honestly, if there's a reason besides all this, besides Bilstein making these incredible shocks, there's a reason we decided to work with them just like they decided to work with us on this entire journey. And we'll go more in depth than that in a video coming soon to you. We actually spent this entire morning doing a full facility tour at their Ohio headquarters, which are actually their North American headquarters. And what we were able to see, and we spent a lot of time with their president and CEO, Fabian, you guys just wait and see. There's a reason we decided to partner with these guys. They're unfreaking believable, and their shocks are even more amazing.
All right, guys. Check out the rear. I know Brittany was standing up front. It is amazing how well all this fit. You have your coilover or your coil carrier, and then our entire triple bypass shock here. So these 9200s. Now, if you remember in another video, you can actually loosen up the top cap and rotate the entire housing, the entire body, so we were able to actually get it in there, and it makes it nice because when you're packaging this tight of everything, you need to be able to put stuff
exactly where it goes
and still be able to.
On the race cars are so tiny.
It's so tight.
That's what she said.
So tight. Anyway, so it worked out great. It really did work out great. They didn't have to do any kind of modifications to anything. Now, high lift off-road, guys, if you're in the area or you're passing through the area, you got to give them some love. These guys literally ripped this entire Ultra4 apart. The seats came out, the shifter console came out, because to get the transfer case out of this thing, it took them an entire 10 hours just to remove the transfer case. One, the skids were obliterated. The skids were mangled, and it took them, I don't even know how long to get the skids off. So the UHMW, the plastic skid, was pretty much done. The metal skid underneath that was completely mangled and hitting the transfer case. Anyway, we had an oil leak from the transmission and the transfer case. To get that out, they had to pull the seats out, the center console. They had to pull everything out of this thing
and bring it up from
and
the top.
I can't even really show. I mean, there's not. We don't even need to show them in there because anyway. So underneath, come on down here with me, Brittany, my friend.
My wife.
My friend. My
wife.
So if you look, they went ahead and put a brand new metal skid under here. And then brand new UHMW, so we have a brand new slide, slick slide surface.
Beautiful that is.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All that, and then look, here's the transfer case. So they got the transfer case settled and kind of not really rebuilt, but resealed, and then the transmission as well. We used to have a leak there, and then we went ahead and put new joints on this bad boy because we had a Heim joint here, and what was happening is this trailing arm was rotating too much. And side to side, and there's no reason for the coil carrier and the bypass shock to be taking that kind of side load. So we went with more solid type joints that are going to keep it straight up and down. But we do still have it over on this end to where it can still pivot and offset.
It can pivot and rotate, but essentially we're just minimizing the side load stress of the coil carrier and the shock itself.
Yes, sir.
As far as preventative measures, there's one we didn't take.
What?
That the technician highly recommended, Kevin.
Yeah, if you look at this looks like a brand new drive shaft, and that's because it's a brand new drive shaft.
Because you just broke it.
So the last thing the badass mechanic over here at High Lift Off-Road told me before we took it, he goes, hey, everything's great. We've gone through, torqued everything, replaced everything. It took me 2 solid weeks of working on it every day. He said, hey, your rear drive shaft's too short. If you jump it, it's going to come apart and you're going to break it.
I told you so.
We literally went and jumped it today. I broke it, and I told you so. That's it.
That's it.
So he was right.
He was right. We were wrong. That's our fault. Amateur hour.
Yep, at the Apollo.
For real, guys, I hope you are as insanely excited as we are. Obviously, though, we have at this point debuted the all-new and definitely improved Child's Play to the Lite Brite Nation, but that means that it is now time to officially debut it to the rest of the world, starting with a bunch of people here in Cincinnati.
I know the story of your life through winter storms and summer skies. There was a time when you were young and free. So let's go back to the beaches where I always make you laugh, to the forest where we found a hidden path, to the summertime of 2005 when we were still alive, when we were still alive.
Guys, look, I got a challenge coin from the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office. Look how dope that is.
So let's go back to the beaches where I always make you laugh, to the forest where we found a hidden path, to the summertime of 2005 when we were still alive, when we were still alive. When we were still alive. When we were still alive.
It looks heckin' freaking rad. All right, so you guys ready to see it? Yeah! Oh my God, guys, look at how many people are here. All right, Kevin, you ready? All right, you guys. So today, the last couple days have been absolutely incredible.
Tengo sueño.
I don't speak Spanish.
It's okay. Keep going.
Okay, anyways. Guys, for once though, I really do have to give one more shout out to High Lift Off-Road. These guys absolutely
They
killed it.
They rocked it. Andy, freaking amazing. Dude just was like an animal with everything that we have.
I would 100% trust these guys to work on our rigs any day of the week. If you live in the area, Ohio area, Cincinnati area, or anywhere, generally 100% High Lift Off-Road, 1010 would recommend. These guys knocked it out of the
They
park.
fixed the stepchild. They fixed the foster child. They did all that work to the
Child's Play,
fucking bomber.
Ultra4 car.
Oh my God, it's like so crazy how much they did.
Absolutely, guys. And of course, also we have to give a shout out to Bill Stein for partnering with us, for being the title sponsor for this rig, and for making this dream a reality. This is going to be one hell of a rad journey, and we are so excited to take all of you along for the ride. Guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Remember, you can find all of your Lite Brite Nation merch at litebritstudios.com. All of your Lite Brite Nation decals at pixeldecals.com. Guys, we love you so much, and we will see you next time.
Later, guys. And kisses. All right, guys, so we just arrived here to High Lift Off-Road in Cincinnati. We have not seen the Ultra4 vehicle yet, although you are seeing this at the very end of the video.
This will be our first time
This
seeing
is
it.
our first time. We just wanted
In
to
real
put this
life.
in there.
I want to
as-
see it. Can't see it yet. Still.
Oh, oh man. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, they have the forklift in the way.
That wrap is so
That looks so sick. Looks like a brand new vehicle. Look, there's even your name right here. E. Williams.
Hold on. This is so dope.
Holy crap, guys.
This is so rad. Dude, you are going to be able to see this from miles away out in the desert. This is so it's coming together.
That is
Holy sh! Talking mushroom.
shirt, Jay.
Yeah. How you like that?
Look at Kevin's like 5-year-old little boy in a candy shop grin. Look at
Dude. Dude.
Guys, we have a race car. Yes. Okay, so for those of you who've been curious about Jason and what his role is, aside from being a super, super freaking fantastic friend and helping us drive the Gladiator around the country, he is also our one-man entourage.
See that? I got a
Look at
backpack.
this.
I got a backpack.
I got a backpack. One man entourage. You gotta get kind of close enough.
Your hands thing. Oh, you can see it. It's big.
Okay, that's what she said. No, thank you.